Thank you for accepting my invitation for the interview. So for those who don't know you yet, do you want to introduce yourself and what you do?
Yes, first of all, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and
Assalam wa
thank you for the invite also. It means a lot that you consider myself for the podcast. But for those that don't know, I'm just a regular lad from Oldham who has a passion for Naat Khani, and I've been trying to spread my voice. I've been trying to spread the love of the Prophet ﷺ through my videos and through other things that I do, certain messages that I give online and in person as well.
Being from Oldham, how did your local environment shape your passion for Naat and Nasheed?
So the local environment is a majority, we've got a lot of Pakistanis around here. We've got a lot of Bengali brothers as well. So I would say, I kind of grew up around in a kind of Muslim background. It was mainly due to my own home, my own family, which we'll get into later on, maybe in one of the other questions. But the local Oldham environment was very, very supportive in terms of, first of all, I was very well known with our local ulama who would call us to mehfils and stuff. And then also the school that I went to, it was a Bengali school, it was an Islamic school, and they used to also host a lot of mehfils. So Alhamdulillah, growing up in Oldham, it's been good. We've had a lot of mehfils, and I'd say that did have a massive part to play in shaping me as an Adhan.
At what age did you start reciting?
I couldn't give you an exact number. I mean, I've seen videos, the camcorder with the cassette videos, because we didn't have phones when I was a kid. But them videos, I'm reciting then as well. But the first time in public, I'd say maybe around 11, 12 years old.
MashaAllah. And what motivated you? What got you into Naat Khani?
So a lot of people will know this because I speak about it a lot. But it was definitely my granddad that first started me off reciting, because he was a very, very passionate reciter himself. Unfortunately, they have passed away now. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them the highest rank in Jannah. But even in I'm doing an official Naat release, well, a kalam in their memory. So it'll be out by the time this is out, it'll be out. And in there, I've got a verse that I've written this by myself as well. Just a quick, the verse goes as.
Do you want to recite it or do you want to just read it?
I'll recite it.
Yeah, Bismillah.
शाम दे वेले नाता पढ़ के सवाल दे सैं शाम दे वेले नाता पढ़ के सवाल दे सैं हुण जगराता जान मेरी नू छड्डदा नहीं मौत ने खोलिया बाप मेरा जी लगदा नहीं. So this verse, for those that don't understand, is basically explaining how, every night before we'd go to sleep, how you kind of lull a baby to sleep. My granddad would recite all the Naats and stuff to put us to sleep. So that was definitely my first motivation to get me into Naat.
Sadqa Jariyah for them, what you're doing.
100%.
Yeah, mashallah. How would you describe the Nasheed and Islamic art scene in Oldham right now?
Right now, it's expanded massively. I mean, we've got a lot of big Naat Khans in Oldham even. I mean, we've got Prince Nasheeds from Oldham. He's very local, in fact. We've got the Sialvi family. They're all from Oldham as well.
Very good.
We've got a couple of others up and coming as well. So definitely, I'd say it has improved a lot from before, where we'd have to call Naat Khans from outside. I mean, we've got a lot of homegrown talent now. Yeah,
it's very good as well, because you're all young.
Yeah,
and it's English speakers, so it's very motivating for the youngsters to follow your footsteps.
Yeah, 100%. I get a lot of messages on social media, and even like in person, a lot of people say, I watch your videos and do this. It means a lot. It genuinely means a lot.
I'm aware of you doing a mehfil Naat around Ras Rabiul Awwal. Do you want to just tell us about that and the group that you formed?
Yeah, so there's 4 of us, best friends, brothers, whatever you want to call us. Hassan, Zia, and Bilal Yunus, also a fellow Naat Khan. And we've come together and we've thought, we've got the platform, we've got the passion. Let's do something for the youth now, where we can do a big mehfil, where we can get mix kind of the best of both worlds, where a lot of people either focus on Naat Khani or they either focus on a big speech. We kind of mixed them both up, where we called Awais Raza Qadri for a Naat for the Naat, which
Ji.
everyone loved, by the way.
Mashallah, yeah.
And then we also had a first part of the
Yeah.
Mehfil, which was I Want to Be a Bad Boy, which was
Yeah.
based for the youngsters that,
Ji,
you know, a lot of them want to be
Yeah.
bad boys. So it was based for them,
Yeah.
tackling the issues that we're facing at the
Mashallah.
moment. You know how it is yourself,
Yeah.
knife crime, drugs, all of that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
And we had Imam Asim over talking about that.
Mashallah.
So Alhamdulillah, we did a very good job.
It was
Very
really
proud of
good.
it.
I know Hassan and Zia through my profession, and I don't think you're aware of it. Ubaid Sounds that did the live streaming that day, they had 2 bookings. So one of them, I think it was in Blackburn.
Yeah.
So the young lad went there, and then Mubashir contacted me to do the camera work. So that's how I know about it. I was sat right next to you.
Yeah, I remember you were sat on
Yeah,
the
yeah, mashallah. So what's the name of the group that you formed?
Yeah, we thought of the name Marhaba Ya Mustafa.
Zindabad. Who came up with that?
It was mainly Hassan. It was
That's
mainly
it.
Hassan.
Mashallah.
But we all kind of agreed. Well, it was Hassan that brought that idea forward.
Yeah.
But we all agreed that, you know, this will be the name, because once he said it, we came up with loads of names.
Yeah.
And then when he said Marhaba
just-
Ya Mustafa, we were like, you
yeah.
know what, this is the one.
Mashallah. It's just like I've had a platform for about 20 years now, Madani Aka.
Yeah,
And it just sticks to you, like you said. It's just,
100%.
yeah, you know which one's right. Where do you go from here in regards to that group?
So we are inshallah planning more future events, and maybe further down the line we will be looking at doing not just mehfils, other stuff, you know,
Yeah.
youth activities and other stuff like that, because we are very involved with you know, the community anyways. So definitely we'll be looking especially to do another mehfil first of all,
Yeah.
and then looking at,
That
you know,
was
maybe
massive.
youth
That was, I would say, back in my days, so I'm a lot older than you, we used to have an International Naats Association. They used to do it at Victoria Park, and that was on that level.
It was,
mashallah.
I mean, a lot of people said to us, you guys revived the
Bilkul.
old-time Victoria Park
Yes.
mehfil. So
Yeah, it's very spiritual as well. You could feel that connection.
100%,
Whereas, mashallah, you recited yourself as well.
yeah, I did.
Mashallah.
No, it's a very big compliment, you know, the fact that we were able to revive such a memorable event. So definitely it's a big moment for all 4 of us.
Mashallah. Have local events or gatherings played a role in your development as an artist?
Yeah, without a doubt. You know, a lot of people, they say to me, they ask, you know, how are you so confident reciting in front of crowds and stuff. And the first thing I say to them is that, you know, okay, and another thing they say is, how do I get mehfils? How do I put my name out there? Now there's obviously social media, but before social media was a big thing.
Yeah.
When I first started, social media was like coming into
New,
it.
yes.
It was big, but not as big as it is now.
No.
So the way I kind of put myself out there, the way I grew confidence was by going to local mehfils where nobody knew. I'd walk in, nobody know. Yeah, this is Talha. They just, you know, he's Navson. That's what he's Navson. Still now, everyone says he's Navson, but I'd just walk up to the Imam or the Maulvi, kind of just to have 5 minutes to recite. And a lot of them already knew my granddad, because my granddad used to recite. So they say, you know what, Aji Tariq, they just give him 5 minutes. And from there, do you know what, he's actually got a really nice voice. From there, you build your confidence, you build a name, you build everything from the local methods that you go to yourself.
Yeah. So Talha, just mention your granddad's name just for everyone that's watching so they're aware.
Yeah, Haji Tariq Mahmood.
Mashallah, from Oldham.
Yeah, from Oldham. Originally from Mirpur, Pakistan.
Mashallah. I was going to ask you that because my main reason for doing this is both in Oldham and in Rochdale and many other areas. If you search them, it's all linked to grooming and crime for Muslims. And this is why I'm doing this project, is to highlight someone like yourself, mashallah, that are leaders that people are going to follow, inshallah, and it's there, documented forever. Your voice, mashallah, is different. It's got a melody in it. Who was your role model?
So, again, outside of, you know, family and stuff, I tend to, you know, not try and copy anyone in terms of Naat Khanis, but if I was to say, you know, someone that I look up to in Naat Khani, it would definitely be Khalid Isnan Khalid, who was passed away. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala elevate their ranks in Jannat al-Firdaus. I used to really like the style that they, you know, where the girabandi and stuff like that. I really love that style. So I try implement that in my own Naat Khani as well. But if you were to say, you know, do you base your recitation off anyone? I try not to. I try and implement my own kind of thing.
Mashallah. He's got a student, Shabazz Bhai.
That sounds exactly like him, I'm
He
sure.
came here. I do his social media for him, so he's mashallah. I was just gonna say it's just like you.
I think I've seen him a couple of times on
Easy.
TikTok, and
Yeah.
he sounds almost identical. Mashallah, he's
Yeah.
got a beautiful voice.
Yes, I know this because you went to Jalalia Mosque. Brother Jamal invited you Jalalia Mosque in Rochdale during Rabiul Awwal. You can recite in other languages, and you've not mentioned that. What other
So,
languages?
I mean, Bengali, I recited a couple of Naats in Bengali.
You did.
And that was mainly because I mentioned earlier that my first couple of mehfils, like when I first started, I'd say the first 2 or 3 years, I was booked up by the Bengali brothers. I'd say like 2 mehfils a day, I was with the Bengali brothers in Rabiul Awal. And learning from them, I learned a couple of Bengali verses. So that's where I learned to do that. And then obviously Arabic's a common one that we can all recite in. And then Urdu, Punjabi.
Do you do any in English?
English, I have done a couple of times,
Mashallah.
but I'd really, I don't think I suit it.
Right,
People
okay.
do say it's nice
Right.
when I recite it, but
Yeah.
personally, I just don't feel it. I mean, the poetry when you recite Urdu and English, it's like, what do they say?
Bilkul,
Zameen Asman.
Bilkul, yeah. It's more spiritual, is our own language. Do you learn more towards traditional Naat or modern Nasheed and why?
So I do lean more towards traditional Naat Khani because modern Naat Khani it has become slightly controversial. I mean, it's everywhere. You know, the people's opinions on modern Naat Khani are everywhere. It's all in the open to see. So it has become slightly controversial. But I mainly lean towards traditional. But I like to keep like a middle ground where I can recite the traditional Naats, but in kind of a new style where everyone can recite with me, or there's kind of a little beat to it, which makes it a little faster. So everyone, enjoys it more, recites with me and everything. Because especially in Rabiul Awal, people don't really like the slow kalams. So if you can make a slow kalam which has been accepted, for example, Aj Sikh Mitna Divaderi, or them kalams that have
They're
are
really difficult
accepted,
as well. They're not easy to recite.
exactly, that are written by people that Wali Allah and stuff like that, then you can kind of change the style to modernize it as well. You're kind of getting the best of both worlds in that situation.
How do you choose which pieces you recite or perform?
So a lot of the time, it's not even the kind of I choose what to go and recite. They just give you like you go to a mehfil and you'll have a list of 5-10 requests. Can you recite these, please?
I mean, you know, mashallah.
Yeah. So well, how it works now is people kind of have a recognition. So I wouldn't say I'm at that stage now, but still kind of when I go to a mehfil, I do get a request like, oh, we've seen your video here, Harley Dill, can you recite that one? We've seen this video, can you recite this one, this one? The very, very popular one at the moment is Kalma Sharif, because my videos did pretty well, at my granddad's khatam and stuff like that. So them videos have done pretty well. So a lot of the mehfils, khatams that I go to at the moment, the requests are Kalma Sharif. So mainly when you go to a mehfil, if you don't have requests, a reciter can understand what this crowd wants to hear. Like any reciter will kind of understand, this crowd likes this type of kalams. A Punjabi kalam will do well here, this will do well here. So you kind of understand what to recite, when to recite it.
Not this album that's coming out before that. What made you choose that kalam that you're going to recite it? Is it something that you just listened to on YouTube? Or how
So that was just it was a nice knot. That's about it.
Twisted.
And to be fair with you, the first 3 that I've only done 4. Well, the 4th one's coming out. I've been very complacent. I've been very lazy with it. I'll be completely honest with you. But the first 3 that I did, I was very young, so I didn't really decide them myself. It was more my dad liked them kalams, so I did them. But still, they did very well, and I enjoyed reciting them, and I enjoyed the response from them as well. But this is the first one where I really put myself into it. And going forward, inshallah, I will be releasing much more.
Inshallah.
And they will definitely be my own, and you'll see the artistry coming out, inshallah. I've got different ideas, something completely different, which hopefully isn't controversial, sticking to the actual roots of Naat Khani, and hopefully something new that people can enjoy.
Is it recorded locally or is it
or the video.
Yeah. So which location is it?
So videos, I've got. Do you know what? I've actually got quite a few on my phone that I've got
Mashallah.
ready. That I'm gonna do this climb in this place, this
Yeah,
climb in
yeah,
this
yeah.
place. That's
Zindabad.
when I
So
go
you
and
plan
record
it
it.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
mashallah.
Especially looking for locations. I
Yeah.
think I've got a knack for it.
Yeah.
I managed to find
Did you
it.
do any clips in Alexandra Park or?
Yeah, my
You did.
first release was actually in
Mashallah,
Alexandra
he's
Park.
a beautiful
At the
father.
Medine
Yeah.
wale da.
I've not come across any of your albums. I'm definitely going to look out for them now.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, especially on Friday, I
Yeah.
think you'll enjoy this one. Especially, it's really heart touching. I
Yeah.
mean, the lyrics,
Inshallah, yeah.
everything.
I think it will
definitely
be
enjoy
for me because my father recently passed away as well. So it's just.
Yeah, you'll definitely.
Yeah. Do you want to just give a shout out for your social platforms so if people want to?
Yeah, of course. Most of my social medias are official Talha Tariq. That'll cover basically all of them. So wherever you want to find me, official Talha Tariq, and hopefully you'll be able to find me on
Okay.
that.
So YouTube, Facebook, TikTok,
TikTok,
Instagram. So what challenges have you faced as a young Muslim artist growing up in the UK?
I'll be completely honest with you. At first, when I was younger, when people didn't really listen to Naats as much as they do now, I mean now especially Naat Khani has expanded a lot. People do listen to Naat, but it was a case of when we were kids, oh, you can't read,
Yeah, just
oh
a
yeah, at
banter.
the time
Yeah.
it does affect you
Yeah,
a
it
little
does.
bit.
Of course it
But
does.
now it's
Yeah.
come to a point. If someone did say that to me, I'm
Yeah.
like, brother, that's your opinion. I've
Yeah.
got thousands of other people that tell me
Yeah,
otherwise. So
exactly.
I'm happy
Yeah.
to hear their opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was a slight challenge. Other than that, I mean, I don't think there's been any issues really. I mean, Alhamdulillah, everyone's been really supportive, especially my family. Because they all love Naat Khani. Like they're really big lovers. I mean, especially when we have events at our houses, or like for example, my granddad's house, everyone would make sure to come to that because they know
Yeah.
the atmosphere is there is just gonna be next level. So Alhamdulillah, with everyone's support, there's not really been any challenges to be honest.
So what would you say to someone young that wants to come into, like reciting Naat?
I'd say that don't think too much about if you're good or if you. I mean, a lot of people ask me, "Oh, what rags and stuff like that," and at the end of the day, you're reciting Naats. I mean, the main thing is what's the reason that you're reciting it.
Yeah.
You got to stay humble while reciting it. You got to be sincere about what you're reciting, and that's the number one thing. And when people just start focusing too much about I want to do it like this, I want to do it in this way,
Gigi.
and they start take. It's like you're not singing a song.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about the rag.
Yeah.
If you recite with passion,
Yeah.
that's when, I mean, you've got to feel it yourself, and only then will the next person feel it.
मेरा जेह्ड़ा निक्का भ्रा है ना आबद उसने कोई फेसबुक ना अकाउंट है सारा जेह्ड़ा ग्रां है पाकिस्तान आज़ाद कश्मीर च राजधानी सो रॉचडेल राजधानी कनैक्टेड उसने पर असां अपनी ज़बान भी लाने हैं उ'नें दस्सने ते भाई इत्थै यूके बिच कैसा माहौल है
अच्छा।
सो मैं हुन तुसें गी आखसां अगर तुसां प्लीज़ एक नात पढ़ी ओड़ो तुसां दी पसंदा नी जेह्ड़ी तुसां गी
No problem. Ya Mustafa Khairul Wara Tere jaya koi nahi Kinnu kawa tere jaya koi nahi तेरे जिया सोना नबी लबाते जे होवे कोई या रसूल अल्लाह या रसूल तेरे जिया सोना नबी लबाते जे होवे कोई सानू ते है ऐना पता तेरे जिया कोई नहीं सानू ते है ऐना ना पता तेरे जया कोई नहीं.
Subhanallah, mashallah. Amazing voice, brother. Thank you so much for allowing me to interview you as well. Inshallah, I'll keep in touch in future as
No,
well.
you're
Yeah.
welcome. Definitely,
Yeah.
it's been a good interview. I do enjoy these type of interviews.